Welcome to the Ballroom Dance Channel. We are a worldwide community of ballroom dancers who meet here every day to chat all things ballroom dance. Today's letter. Hi, Sunny. I'm a very serious pro-am competitor in the 9 dance, so we're talking about smooth and rhythm here. I place high in the comps and I practice 2 to 3 hours at a time, 5 to 6 days a week. But I can only afford 3 privates with my pro a week. I want to win at the highest levels. Is it best to concentrate on 1 or 2 dances every week over 2 weeks, or is it best to hit them all every single time? When I focus on one dance, I feel like I start to master it, but then I lose ground in the other dances. And then when I focus on all the dances in a single lesson or practice, I'm overwhelmed. What's the best path? Great question. Okay, so number 1, respect. Respect to all of you out there who are doing more than a 5 dance style. So 9 dance, 10 dance. Many of you do 19 styles and more. So I know that takes so much more dedication, more money, more lessons, more costumes, more comp entries. Oh, okay. Number 2. Ask your coach for their recommendation because they do know the way you learn better than I do. I can say this, for most of my students, I recommend that they focus on 1, 2, at most 3 dances in a single lesson or practice. I agree with you. People just don't have enough repetition to dial in that long-term memory if they jump dance to dance to dance to dance. That being said, if you're getting close to comp time, you need to be jumping dance to dance to dance to dance. Because guess what you got to do with that comp? You don't have 3 weeks to spread out all those dances. So you definitely, at that stage of the game, need to shift that lesson approach a little bit. But hey, if you're talking about, say, a month or longer before the next comp comes up, yeah, I would definitely focus. Also, 9 is a lot of dances. So I would not just go through 1 or 2 dances, 1 or 2 dances, 1 or 2 dances every 1 to 2 weeks. In my opinion, that's too long to wait to touch on each of those dances. So not that you have to dial down on every single dance, every lesson, but I do recommend at least once every couple weeks, just doing a quick run through of all those dances. If anything, just to remember your choreo. Because I know when you're working on it, you're like, oh, I'm going to remember this till the day I die. You know what? You don't do that routine for 3 months. Where'd it go? I don't know. Happens to us all. Now, here's the good news. When you do dial in that one dance, it's not a lost leader. That technique that you master, it's going to apply in more dances. Well, I need the inside edge, my proximal phalanx when I step back. Yeah, it's going to happen in a lot of dances. So it's not that you're just losing track of all the stuff you should be working on in the other dances. Those other dances are kind of going to magically ride the tailcoat of the one dance that you're working on or 2 dances you're working on. Also, when I teach, sometimes there's a concept I see someone nail down pretty darn well in that one dance. And when there's some real hardcore cross-pollination, at that lesson, I'll maybe look at 1 or 2 figures in another dance, another 2 dances, another 3 dances. It's the same technique piece, but I'll show them, oh, okay, well, let's apply that exact same thing you just showed me in this dance, this dance, this dance, just because I know in the end, they're going to learn faster. And being able to master something faster saves you time and money in the end, right? No one wants to spend $1 bajillion to get this much farther up the comp ranks. Okay, next up. Sometimes for teaching purposes, especially right after the comp, I do like to jump around a lot. I'll just run the student, or if it's an amateur couple, the couple, through all their routines real fast. Bang, 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 bang. And what I'm doing is assessing for where I want to take the teaching next. So I'm looking at the big picture of what figures are they choosing to do when they get in the pickle? Are they doing linear figures better, reverse turning figures better? And I'm thinking about Grandmaster Evil plan of what do I want to choreograph in the future? Or if I see certain technique pieces that stick out in every single dance and I'm like, whoa, their right side is dropping like an anchor. I'm going to address that in the future lessons and practices. I'm still thinking about the big picture. And I can't just pull that stuff out of my keister as a teacher. I do need to constantly reevaluate your strengths as a student because you're going to grow over time, right? The weaknesses that you have 5 years ago, I guarantee it's totally different than what your weaknesses are today. So your teacher is constantly reassessing what they're looking at. Okay. Next big important suggestion, don't waste your time bickering. If something's not working for you that day, if you're flustered because you're working on a bunch of dances, if you're super bored because you're like, I'm just tired of working on these 2 dances, just tell your teacher, you're our client. We're there to please you. If we don't hear any sort of negative feedback for you, we're going to assume you're happy. We're going to keep trucking down that trail. So if you're ever bored, hey, just tell your teacher, you know what, I just need a mental health break. Or I'm feeling like I'm losing track of my other dances. Or, hey, I'm feeling overwhelmed. Can you get back in your lane? Let's just focus on one thing. I love feedback, positive or negative. That's how I improve. Okay, final thought. The week before the comp, don't waste your time working on the individual dances. Too late to fix anything, okay? You just do all the dances back to back, full speed. Focus on just getting through them without stopping. Don't micromanage the technique. It's going to feel bad anyway the week before the comp because you're nervous. Just do run through, run through, run through. It doesn't matter if one dance is falling off the rails. That's probably in your imagination anyway. Odds are real high that they're all going to go up the quality level together. As a matter of fact, if we have any ballroom dancers out there, it seems to me every dancer I know works on Viennese the least. And yet, magically, the Viennese seems to improve with all the rest of the dances because there's just so much cross-pollination in all those technique pieces. So I look forward to seeing you first thing tomorrow morning for some more things ballroom dance. Have an awesome, happy dancing day. Doodles!